Women hate attractive men. They really do. I'm seeing all these looks maxers and all these men who want to improve on their looks, which is nothing wrong with that. And if you're an attractive guy, you probably know what I'm about to talk about right now. Women don't like attractive men. Women despise attractive men. But wait a minute. But the black pill and all of these other people in the manosphere, if you want to call it, that has been talking about why, being attractive is the key to life. Even though I've made a bunch of videos debunking that by now. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to be bringing that up because most people haven't seen that video. So most people are under the impression that being attractive, you have it all. All the women will flock to you. Everything is on easy mode. Not really. So why is it that women hate attractive men? Well, it's very simple. Look at the way how a lot of women in 2025 are acting, right? I don't hate women, none of that. I have to say this because you can say all my other videos, we live in this hypocrisy, so you barely say one small thing that sounds negative about women all over, right? Even if it's not negative, right? It's stupid. But you see, a lot of women are so used to these men, right? People want to say simps, but no, I'm gonna say men because men need to take more accountability for this. But women are so used to these men walking up to them, going above and beyond for them, and for the most part, they don't really have to do anything. Now, this is not me normalizing this, saying that, this is okay. I am simply stating what is currently how things are right now, but I am vehemently against that. Like, I really believe that should not be the case. I think men need to give themselves better standards. Fathers need to raise their son to stop doing that. But that's not how things are right now, unfortunately. So due to the fact that women are so used to all these men walking up to them, approaching them, cash apping them, flying them out, texting them first, going above and beyond, they just developed this mindset of, I don't
really need to do anything. I don't really need to do anything. All I have to do is just sit there and look pretty, put some makeup on, post some Instagram pics, and all of these dumb people, all these dumb men will just come flying in my DMs. That's all I have to do, right?
So when an attractive man comes around, a man who doesn't have problems with attracting women, a man like me, a man like probably some of you watching, because again, all of what I'm saying doesn't only apply to me. I'm talking about all attractive men, because I believe that every single attractive guy has the same experience with women. I swear, it's only ugly men that whenever I talk about some of the things that I do when it comes to women, they look at me crazy. But when it's an attractive man, they're like, bro, you speak, bro, 100%, you spitting facts, 100%, I relate to you, bro. So when an attractive man comes around, some of us, right, who doesn't have trouble with getting women, when you don't have trouble with getting women, you actually give yourself standards, fact, not an opinion, right? Any attractive man who is half self-aware, you need half a brain. But if you're an attractive man and you're self-aware, because there's some attractive men that aren't self-aware, they get too full of themselves and they just completely fall off eventually. But if you're a self-aware attractive man, you start giving yourself standards. You're like, wait a minute, I could easily go and bang a chick if I feel like it. So who's this chick here? Let's see, does she have a personality? How smart is she? Can I have deep talks with her, right? You start to actually think about other stuff, right? You start to hold women accountable, right? And a lot of women do not like it. I realize this is one of the reasons why a lot of women tend to just avoid attractive men in general. And not just that, but they know that because you and me can get other women, you don't really care. Some attractive men, they sometimes get too attached to the wrong girl, but overall, in general, when you're an attractive guy, you care less about, like, if you're in a relationship with a girl, it doesn't work out, she leaves you, you're like, at least with me personally, man, who cares? I'm probably gonna eventually just get another chick in a month or so, or whatever. Most attractive men are like that. Most attractive men are like, who cares? Women don't like that. Women hate that. Women really hate that. Women want you to care so much, right? They want you to be head over heels. They want you to be obsessed. They want you to be attached to her. Seriously. Because they want to feel like they're special. And not only that, but it's also a power dynamic, right? A lot of, now again, I'm not talking bad. This is just something that I've noticed. But a lot of these girls, they want to wear the pants in the house, right? If that makes sense. She wants to be the one in the helm, especially if you're in a relationship. And what do a lot of these girls do to have that? Simple. They use the fact that, one, they're a girl. Two, a lot of men allow this, but the fact that most men can't attract other women, they know that, and they start to use bang as quote-unquote leverage, right? Even though it shouldn't be leverage. Like, if you're in a genuine relationship, bang is just a simple byproduct of being in a genuine relationship, right? When you start weaponizing it, when you start using it, that's when it's off the rails. But unfortunately, a lot of people do that, especially from women. Men don't really do that, but a lot of women tend to do that, right? And this comes from the fact that a lot of these women have been spoiled by their fathers. Again, this is a problem for men, right? A lot of these fathers, they did not raise their daughters properly. Seriously, guys, if you're watching this and you get a daughter, I beg of you, please raise her like a normal person. Just raise her like a normal child.
You're my pretty little princess.
Do not raise her like that. Oh my. This is why there is a freaking epidemic of Disney princess syndrome, is what it's called, because these girls are raised by their fathers, which is the first male figure in their lives that they'll see, and then their brothers, if they see anything, which the brothers will usually just reinforce that anyway. So if you are a brother and you do that, please don't do that as well. But then when they go into school, right, go into middle school, high school, they reach puberty, they start to go around these boys going through puberty, hormones are flying, and guess what? They're not raised by their fathers either. So what these boys are gonna do, what are they gonna do? You're a guy watching this. What are they gonna do? You know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna lie to her face. They're going to feed her delusions. Why do they want to do it? Why? Because they want to get in between her legs. Let's be real. This is why I say better. Raise your son. And I made a whole different video, but I will repeat myself. Raise your sons to understand that women are simply regular human beings too, just like us. Don't lie to them. Don't feed them into delusions, because it will affect everybody, even if you think it won't. But not an opinion. So, but when she feeds into those delusions, basically her whole life, until she hits the wall, she starts aging, ain't nobody want to be around her anymore. But that mindset will remain with her for the rest of her life. How do I know this? Because I've dealt with older women who act like they're in high school, who still have that high school mindset. Like old women, bro. I'm telling you, they don't get all of that. It's like they're deluded and they just can't. It's because they've been deluded their whole lives. It's hard to break that, right? But you see, because of that delusion in their heads, unfortunately, when an attractive man comes around, that's like a reality check. Attractive men, the power that attractive men have over women. Attractive men have the power to give women a hard reality check. How do I know this? Because I've done this with other women myself. I have been forced. I have to say that with anger because it was annoying as hell. But I've been forced to give some women hard reality checks. Because women will cater more to attractive men. Simple as that. Women will cater more to attractive men. They're more likely to hear them out, right? But when an attractive man comes around and shows that, yo, I don't need to lie to you, I don't need to feed into your delusions, because I have other women that would love to be in your position right now. I can go leave you to be with other women, so you're going to adhere to my rules, my ball game. Women hate that. Women despise that. That is why women avoid attractive men, because attractive men, not all, but attractive men tend to be real men. And honestly, most women cannot handle real men. Fact, not an opinion. How many times I've had women come up to me thinking that, oh, all they gotta do is reveal their bodies, oh, look pretty, and they think that I can fold, and I never fold. I kid you not. When they realize that I'm not folding or I'm not going high on my horses, it's like their brains, I'm not hating on them, but this is just what I'm talking about from my experience. Their brains just fries, right? It just short circuits. They don't know what to do, right? They don't know, and they can't handle that because they're so used to having all the power. But attractive men challenges that power, right? That's why women hate attractive men, because attractive men have the capabilities to force them to take accountability, right? To put them in their place when it needs to be. That's why you'll see all these women avoiding attractive men like a hawk. That's why you'll see these women. I see all these girls on TikTok and whatnot. Oh, I love ugly loser men. I love ugly loser nerdy guy. No, you don't. You just want to be in control, because that's all that you're used to. You're just used to having everything handed to you. Simple as that. With attractive men, you actually have to make sure that you have a proper personality, have accountability. You can't get away with what you would mostly get away with average or chopped men, right? And women are so I never realized that, but women are so terrified of that. Most women say, oh, we avoid attractive men because we're insecure, which is partially true. But the other reason why is what I just said. That's why women hate attractive men. That's why women despise attractive men. That's what, and they admit this too. They admit this, but they sugarcoat it so much, right? What they'll say is, oh, I don't really like dealing with attractive men because they tend to come with, they're very hard to deal with, right? They'll say something along those, oh, they're hard to deal, oh, they're hard to work with.
Yeah, they're quite hard to work with. Oh, I just don't want to deal with all that hassle. It's too much of a hassle dealing with an attractive man. That's why I prefer just dating chopped men. It's not much of a hassle when it's chopped, ugly men, right?
What is such a hassle with dating a man that's attractive? What could be such a hassle of dating a man that's attractive? It's like what I just said there. But I haven't dropped a video in a long time because I have been working 2 jobs and I have been focusing on my other YouTube channel, which I did mention. I have another YouTube channel with 2,000 subscribers. I've honestly been focusing on that, and I've been doing some other stuff outside of YouTube. But I'm like, I gotta drop something here, man. I gotta drop a video on this channel, man. I'm almost at 100 subscribers on this channel. Subscribe, man, if you like what I have to say in my videos, man. I got plenty of video ideas coming in the future. And not only that, but I will be looks maxing. I'm already looks maxing anyways, but you will be seeing a big change from me. I'm gonna be looking different eventually, right? I said in my videos, yes, I am attractive, but I'm not at my peak. There's some work I have to do, and finally, very soon, in a very couple of months, very soon, I will start to fix the few issues that I have so that I can realize my true full potential. Because right now, what you're seeing is my true full potential right now. I have people in my videos telling me, oh, you're not attractive. Honestly, people in person say that I look better, but whatever. And not only that, but I'm still not even at my fullest potential, right? Anyways, man, Like I said, definitely help me get 1,000 subscribers. That would be lit. That would be cool, man. If you like what I have to say in my videos, subscribe. Check out my other videos on my channel. I'm out.